Hi everyone, welcome back. Thanks for taking the time to join me today and find out how I'm getting on with my lip product project pan. Actually, I'm really happy with the progress that I've made. It's really difficult to show actual progress with the majority of these lip products because they were glosses. If you didn't catch the intro, I'll have that linked for you in the description box, so you should definitely watch that first, especially if you're interested in sort of like decluttering and collection videos, because it was a bit of an all-in-one. But yeah, I've managed to whittle this right down, so I'll just show you what I've got here. I always forget to say, so in case I do forget to say, I'll get it out of the way now. If you do enjoy this video, please consider giving me a thumbs up and writing me a little comment, because that really helps the channel out. Okay, so I've got these Wow glosses. They're Makeup Revolution, Tan Beauty, blah de blah de blah. It annoys me so much now to actually have to say this, and I've seen on the internet on the net that they've actually brought out another brand within the brand, and that's me done. So I feel like they'd have to move heaven and earth for me to buy anything from them now, because I'm just so sick of not understanding what their name is. It's driving me crackers, or their many names. Why do they need so many names? It's driving me mad. Well, I've got these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Wow glosses. I've got Scarlet, I've got Double Wow, I've got You Go Girl, No Need to Panic, and Watch Out World. I actually first saw these glosses on Sugar Puff and Fluff's channel, and I'm not sad to see them go, because I am decluttering them now. I have got quite a bit of use out of them since I did film my intro, but they're not my favourite formula in the world. But the packaging is really cool, because I'm not sure if I've even showed you the colours. The packaging is really cool because it fits into the back pocket of a pair of jeans without causing too much of a bump, which is really handy. But yeah, I'm just going to be straight with you, and this is going to sound really gross, but it's just the God's honest truth. I went to put one on, and I realised that I could smell like a fishy smell, and then I couldn't smell it anymore, and then I could smell it, and then I couldn't smell it again. But it's all I can think about now, and that smell was only in 2 or 3 of them, but I'm scared. I daren't. I got them all at the same time, and they're really not a favourite. I've got loads of other glosses that I'm not getting through because of the fact that I'm using those, and so I don't want to miss out on other things. Pull you down a little bit. So profesh. Okay, so here's the rest of the stuff that I'm getting rid of. I feel like I have a really strange clawing sensation in the back of my throat whenever I use these two, and it's just the same sensation I get when I use the Body Shop lip balms. So not like the lip butters, but they're just normal lip balms that are fruit flavored. They have like a strawberry one. I've had a few in the past. I've talked about them on my channel and just got rid of them straight away. It's kind of like a plasticky taste and then a weird feeling in the back of the throat. And now these smell so strongly of Play-Doh, plasticine, plastic, that I just think they've probably gone off. It's 02 by Rimmel Kate, and they don't even sell that anymore. I believe it's discontinued. I've held on to this one for so long because it was like my signature shade. I do believe at one point I did go through a phase where this was probably the only lipstick I owned. This lipstick, this is gross. You're going to be so grossed out by this. You're probably going to be thumbs down the channel if the video if you think that it's gross, because that helps me out too. It's fine, thumbs up or thumbs down. But this is really gross. I've had this. I just turned 35 this month, and I'm pretty sure I had this when I was 17. So that's pretty grim. So that's going in the bin. And this is my Gosh Velvet Touch in Lambada. I'm not sad about letting either of these go, also because I'm going to go for the same reason. I do have similar shades. I had a bit of a swatch sesh the other day when I was thinking about decluttering them. And I have an e.l.f. lipstick that's very similar to that Kate one called Merry. I think it's Rosy Go Round. And this is not a unique red. This is quite similar to NARS's it's not the same, but it's similar to NARS's Carmen, and also that's the Audacious lipstick, and also it's actually almost a dead on for a red I've got by Bella, I want to say Bella Pierre. Am I saying that right? That brand right? It's very similar to a shade I've got of that. So that is going, and I'm not sad because I do feel like I got my money's worth with those, definitely. This is the Stay Glossy Gloss by Rimmel, and it doesn't have a shade on it. It's like a pinky colour, and also the Volume Booster Lip Colour by Rimmel with collagen. Now, I haven't had these open for that long because they were sealed until fairly recently, I say within the past year, but I've no idea how actually old these are. They're either fairly new or really, really, really old, and I can't remember for the life of trying. So I'm just going to get rid of them because I have tried to use them and I have got some use out of them. And I just feel like, especially with lip products, you just have to be, lip and eye, you have to be even more careful. And I mean, for me, I don't suffer breakouts at all. So I really don't need to worry too much. I can smell if something's off, and if I put it on my face, I can tell immediately if it's a problem because my skin is usually completely blemish free. So, but with your lips, you know, I feel like this whole COVID-19 thing has just made everyone quite a bit more. Let's not beat around the bush. Quite a bit more cautious about hygiene situations. So I just don't want to keep them anymore. Just don't want them anymore. And then this is the lip stain by Revlon in the shade Honey, and it's for the same reason. The gloss, everything except the Wow glosses, I'm getting rid of because I use them consecutive, what's the word? I use them a lot. I used them a lot during a period of time when I couldn't shift a mild cold. And so again, that's why I'm just thinking anything that's touched my lips during the weeks that I had that mild cold that dragged on for like 7 weeks, I just don't want to use those products anymore. Thankfully, most of them were in the project, so I don't have to go through my collection and chuck a load of stuff away. So this is the AVON Plump Pout in Luscious Mauve. That's mauve, that's going. And the Makeup Forever plexi-gloss, Artist plexi-gloss. This one I considered keeping because it's sort of sentimental. My friend Sita sent it to me, and I love her, but and I did consider keeping it because it's the newest out of all of these. But actually, the shade is really, really light on me. It gives me that like concealer lip thing, so I can only use it when I mix it with other things anyway. Now I know I've had this one, which is Maybelline's Colour Elixir and 720 Nude Illusion. I've had this since the year before I got married, so that's 2014, so that's how old that is. And then the Lip Lava by I Heart Makeup, blah, blah. Oh, just don't. I'm just going to Makeup Revolution. That is, the consistency of it is changed, so that's going. So I'm decluttering all of those out of the project, woohoo! And out of my collection. I'm just so excited to start playing with more. Like, I've got so many cool lip products, and they're just sitting there, and that's not what project planning should be about. It shouldn't be about that. So this is the Elf Conditioning Lip Balm in Blissful Berry, and I've got the same one in Mellow Melon, yeah, Mellow Melon, yeah. These two I haven't actually used at all since I filmed the intro, but I've checked them and they still seem fine to me, and they're nowhere near as old as the rest, so I'm going to keep them in the project for now. I'm also going to keep the Deluxe by Collection 01 Prohibition lipstick in the collection, but I did try it on and it's definitely an autumn winter shade for me, so don't expect to see any progress on that over the next few months, if I'm honest. This is my Max Factor liquid lipstick, doesn't have a shade written on it. I'm going to keep this in the project just because I haven't had the opportunity to try it out yet, so I don't feel the need to chuck that away yet. And I'm adding 2 items into the project. So these I feel like are perfect for the next 3 or 4 months. So I feel like I can actually use them up. I'm using the Clinique Pep Start Pout Perfecting Balm in Guava, and I'm choosing this because A, I've got 2 of them, and B, I've sort of broken it. a bit. So that's where we're starting. So I want that out of my collection because it's a bit mushed up. But I really enjoy that. It's quite cool toned for the summer, so often I will mix it with something that's got a bit more warmth in it. But for the spring, because it's the rain starting to come back a little bit at the moment, that would be ideal. So I'm gonna really enjoy using that because I'm not just using it because it's old like the rest of the stuff. That was stuff I wanted to get out of my collection by the end of the year because of its age. This is something I actually want to use. And then this I've got is the Clarins Instant Light Lip Comfort Oil in Tangerine. I've got a love-hate relationship with this. It was very expensive, and as you can see by how much is left, I've used quite a lot of it. I like the way it looks as a gloss, but it's not hydrating to my lips. If anything, I actually feel like it leaves my lips at the end of the day feeling like I need moisture. So I don't know what that's about, because I bought it thinking it was going to be really nourishing and hydrating lip product, and it's not. It looks as though it is in the tube and when it's on, but in reality it's not nourishing, hydrating, or any of those things at all. I actually feel like at the end of the day, you know, like when you wear a matte liquid lipstick at the end of the day, you feel like you just want to exfoliate your lips and put on a balm. That's how this product makes me feel. But having said that, I just feel fancy with its gold lid, and it's tangerine coloured, so it's just so summery and lovely. So for that reason I enjoy it, and it smells lush. So yeah, I'll get a bit of that on now. So yeah, I'm going to put that in the project, and that narrows things really far down. I think I might actually end up doing an eyeshadow and lip product like makeup basket, or just a full makeup basket. If you're into makeup basket videos or you like the idea of that, tell me what you think. Let me know in the comments. Do you like makeup basket videos? Do you think that that would suit my channel? Would you like to see one from me? Let me know in the comments. And that's everything I've got to show you today. So I'm going to try and get on and film a few more now. I'm on a little bit of a roll. I haven't filmed in like 8 weeks, and I just jumped straight in. So hopefully it turns out okay. And you're always all supportive and gorgeous anyway. So I'm not nervous at all. And I just hope you enjoyed the video, and give me a subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell if you did like it, and if you haven't already. I love you all. See you soon. Bye.